It's such a wonderful conversation to have because, we like to encourage everyone, especially our clients, that we aren't the problem, we're the solution to the problem. If we can just reframe it, have a look at it a bit of a different way, and having all of this knowledge and this, factual based information to apply to that, it's so empowering because we can move through any situation knowing full well that we're supported 100%.
Absolutely. So, Roddy, you mentioned the past 2.5 years. Let's go there for a minute. We see
Yep.
an increase in all kinds of behavioral issues, depressions, right? More suicides. So we see more constellated people. What this all did was it constellated us. And so a common one that I see is anxiety. People have anxiety. Am I going to catch it? Am I going to be sick? Am I going to die? Do I need to put a mask on? I don't want to put a mask. Oh, I do need to put a mask on. And oh, I can't go out to the shopping center. So it's been hard on us. Mm-hmm. So oftentimes it's the frontal lobe constellation that has been impacted. And that's the circles in the brain are like right back here behind our forehead. And it's the pharyngeal ducts and the thyroid ducts. The two conflict shocks are fear, frontal fear. Something's going to happen. Oh, the government's going to do something now. Along with feeling powerless. There's nothing I can do. So anytime someone has anxiety, we look for those two components of what's going on with them in that moment. That something's going to happen, they're anticipating something, and they don't know what to do about it. That starts the frontal lobe constellation, and we see that a lot right now.
What were the two again? One was fear. What was the other one? I missed it.
Frontal fear. Frontal fear, something's going to happen. The other one is feeling powerless.
Powerless, okay.
It's being powerless, yeah.
And so what could somebody do to move through that? Is there acts that they could do, or do we just try and relax? Like, I'm sure some people are sitting here saying, oh, it's all good for you, Andy, you know all of this, but what do I do about that?
Right, exactly. Well, the first step is to learn GHK, and we encourage everyone to learn it when they are healthy, because you can't really teach a drowning person to swim. So learn it when you are healthy. So that when you have a change, you have a symptom all of a sudden, or you have a change in consciousness, or you realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm conflict active. Once you realize you're conflict active, you can take steps to downgrade it. So when you have your healing phase, it will be less intense. Instead of having, let's say, bronchitis for 3 weeks, you're just going to have a sneeze instead, because we downgraded it so fast. We found a solution to it very quickly. So we're in the driver's seat here, but we need to understand what this is. When we look at anxiety, it's about understanding, oh, I just turned 2 programs on. Well, thank you, Psyche, for keeping me safe. What did I just interpret? Oh, it's this and this. I can see the powerless. I can see the frontal fear. Okay, how can I look at this differently? And maybe talking about it with someone is helpful to bring about a solution right in that moment. I always say that there are 8 billion people on this planet, so there are 8 billion ways to resolve our programs. It is unique to you. I can't tell you what to do, but you can discover it for yourself. Yeah.
I think Dr. Harmer says awareness is often enough, isn't it? And is that what you meant by 80% of them, we don't even have to do anything?
Right, that's very true. But yes, awareness is the key, because once we're aware of the 2 phases, then we can get out of fear. Oh, I found a lump. Oh no, I got to go to the doctor. I got to do this and this and this. It's like, oh, I must be healing. This is great. I'm so grateful my body's taking care of me. It's an entirely different way of dealing with your body, of treating your body, of being in your body.
It's incredible to think that to find a lump or find something in your body is actually a healing rather than a problem.
That's right.
We go into, and we start narrating and we become that problem, or that problem becomes us.
Right. So then what do we do?
Free way of thinking.
Yes, we then go to the doctors. And what are we doing? We've got fear. We've got a lot of fear right there. The system did a really good job at making sure we were afraid of symptoms of our body.
Google, get on Google.
The whole system is built on fear.
Here we go. Here we go.
There's something wrong with us. There's something that has to be fixed. There isn't. And can you imagine if all the people on this planet understood that? What would happen? The parts that are not in integrity would fail. The parts that are in integrity would thrive.